Time to say goodbye to this beautiful camping. We had a beautiful time here, even though we only spent one night. But since we already exceeded our initial time here in Gambia by 2 days, it's really time for us to keep on going now. We're gonna go towards the city now to get a few things before crossing the border back into Senegal. And then this afternoon we're gonna meet our friends that we have already met in Mauritania. So we're looking forward to spend a beautiful time on the road and seeing some friends in the evening. Melanie is just doing one of our daily tasks, filling up the water tank, and then we are ready to go.
So we want to leave the place, but the ground is very soft, so now we are a bit stuck. So we have to dig a little bit and find a way to turn, but everybody is super helpful here. They are trying to help.
And when you are going, you bend like this a little bit. There are grasses there so that you can easily move. Yeah. So you turn the wheel like this when you go from. Come. Go.
Faster.
Oh.
Too fast.
Yeah, now it's very deep, no?
Yeah, it's very deep.
This is definitely not what was planned today. We really wanted to cross the border to Senegal, but with this incident, don't know if we can do it. It's the middle of the day already, and it's quite a drive. Let's see.
I get the board. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one has no surface, it's smooth.
Yeah.
Go.
Good. Sorry, go. Stop.
Okay. Wait.
Thank you so much. Wow. Yes. Doesn't mean we are out of the place. We still have to pack back everything and then we can go. What an adventure. This was definitely not planned. Since we say we leave the place, it's already 2 hours. But we refill the water and yeah, we could live with Mochi. Now we are driving this dirt road and then back to the city. So we still had 80 delasi left, so we could get 2 apples for 60, and we also got the tea that we tried with the guy in the camping. So we just got 2 of them, it's 10 delasi. So we still have tea as souvenir. And now we are going to the Senegalese border. Yoo-hoo!
Let's go. I mean, it was too nice, you know, to already go, but we are on a mission here. We want to go. We have to go.
We still have 5 days in our visa, so if we want to cross tomorrow morning, it's still possible. But the plan is to do it today and to arrive to our friend's place in Senegal today. Let's see if we can make it. Thank you! We are 5 minutes from the border. We only need the passport and the carnet de passage. They only have to sign out the carnet de passage, stamp out the passport, and normally we are free to go. We didn't stamp the carnet de passage when we went out of Senegal, so like this is more easy now when we enter again. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Where are you people going?
We are going to Senegal.
Senegal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, today our
Welcome back to Senegal! Woo! The most complicated part was to park, because everybody gave us a different information, and I think they were all a little bit stressed because there is a new building, and now today is the inauguration of this building. So
There was the minister here.
the minister, yeah.
Oh.
But very simple, they stamp the passport, they stamp the carnet de passage, and off we go.
Too easy. It's
Too
always like this.
easy. Yeah, and so friendly.
Wow.
Horrendous!
No,
Woo!
but really, what is this?
You prefer to go on the dirt. They are huge.
No, but what is this now? And now we're just on the way to Connie and Thomas. Really looking forward to it.
We met Connie and Thomas back in Nouakchott in Mauritania. They invite us to their land. They sell us this very much. They say it's beautiful. They have a lot of greens, they have trees, a lot of fruits and vegetables growing there. And also there is monkeys visiting them every now and then. Crocodile, the beach is very close. I think we are going to have a good time there. And we can't wait to see this and discover it with you. Where are you going?
Where are we going? I'm asking myself.
Just take a shortcut.
Not really, it's a long cut. Look what we did.
Taking a long cut. There's spider web. Nobody has taken this way before.
So I'm keeping my eyes open because they have different kind of snakes here. From green mamba to the black-necked spitting cobra, bush razor and a puff adder. They are just hiding so well in the nature. It's very difficult to spot them. The tree here gives a clear message saying, don't climb on me. You're gonna regret.
Oh, look at this plant as well.
The way from the camp to the beach is only about 10 minutes long. But after we have crossed the jungle, we arrive at the bridge leading over a pond full of crocodiles. Yes, crocodiles. And this man there on the pond is the only one brave enough to swim with them as he cuts down the reef. He invited us to come back later so we could see them from up close. How wild is that? So another tree that is protecting itself very nicely. And also the birds build their nest in a way so they cannot be reached by the Nile monitor. So life has really adapted here and everybody is trying to protect itself as good as they can. We are in the Casamance, a lush and green region of Senegal, known for its coast with beautiful beaches. A lot of land is owned by foreigners who build holiday houses and campgrounds here, yet it still remains a raw and authentic area. We enjoyed a nice swim in the sea, and guess what? The water is warm like a swimming pool. Only the strong waves remind you that this is the Atlantic Sea. Later we returned with Josh, the son of our friends, to see the crocodiles. And the guys even prepared a little snack for them.
Les crocos vont régaler, ils sont contents de vous, hein?
C'est bon. Et les chats aussi, les chats.
Non, non, pas les chats.
Le chat, prends.
Faut passer par ici.
Oh wow.
On bouge plus. Bobby can bouge.
We are just back in the camp. Norman find the best chair here. Wow, we see croco. First time. There were so many of them, maybe 4. And cute. Huh? And you happy to see us? Now it's time we're gonna prepare dinner with Connie and Thomas. It's a mess here. Don't look at it. We are putting ourselves like at home.
Ja, mal kontrollieren. Oh,
Dampft schon.
geil. Wow.
Today we are going to the city, the closest city, Campervan, with the motorbike.
How was the ride?
Ride was good. Guide was friendly, but a little bit bumpy in the beginning. Huh? Bumpy. Road is not the best. And he said like normally the driver need to wear the helmet. You didn't have. Because
No,
the police
we
they
had
can.
Yeah, just before the police
Yeah,
stop,
just before the
he put
police,
it back on, yeah.
They put it. We find some mosquito spray and cheese. Very rare thing here. But I think it's the same cheese that we didn't like it. Huh?
No, it's actually it's good one. Later wash. No, this is real cheese.
Real cheese.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ça va, bonjour.
Yeah, bonjour, ça va, madame? Bon, 3900, durant 100 francs.
Très bien.
5000.
Merci.
Moo jar 9500.
Let's go. Oh yeah, this one is the good one, Jerry. Oh, this one, classic. Carrot soup. To work on the field. What he says? Il faut combien le prix? Le prix, oui, il faut combien? Le kilo, le prix? 300.
C'est combien le kilo à 500. 500 le kilo. Crazy! We have rain now. And normally in November they say it's never raining. And now it's raining. I don't think it's gonna last very long, but yeah, now it's raining. So I want to show you what we bought there in the city. We got a coconut, papaya, tomatoes, carrots, eggplant, onions, cabbage, and orange. It's very funny because the orange are green here and they said they are very sweet. So we haven't tried, we will try them. I also got this fruit. I have no idea of what it is. I will ask the guys there later and then maybe they can explain us. And the dar is the green fruit that we try before in Senegal. So this is all what we got. No idea how much it cost. Maybe we put it here somewhere or here somewhere.
Whether you find it funny or not, the air temperature dropped so much with the sudden rain that we actually started to feel quite chilly. I never thought this would happen to us in this part of the world. Fortunately, we weren't alone in the cold. Buba and his friend came over to share a hot tea with us, and in the end they invited us to visit a huge street tomorrow, attend a traditional wedding and finish with a reggae party. We couldn't decline this opportunity. We were in. In the morning we were greeted by a gardener who was going to cut off any dead branches from the palm tree. We were stunned by his ability to climb the tree and balance in that position while working with his machete. While I was thinking too much about what could have gone wrong, this guy has been doing this all his life without any severe accidents. May he always be safe.
We have been in the camping for 3 or 4 days now and we are actually going to stay longer. First reason is that I don't have my visa yet for Guinea. It's better we stay here, so if we have to go to Dakar it's less far. And second is that we broke a piece of our cooking stove, so we are lucky because the mom of Connie come in 3 days and can bring us the piece that is broken. So we just wait here until she's here and then we can then leave. And hopefully I will get my visa by then. This is the latest news and now we are going to the city, have lunch maybe, and yeah.
It's always nice to stay also in a place because you have time to relax, you get to know the people better. We were invited for a reggae party the other day and that is only because when you stay a bit longer you also make some friends. So we are also glad to be here and we really appreciate the area as well. It's beautiful, there's the sea, there's the forest. Actually the camping is within the forest. So yeah, it's also a beautiful spot to be. Salam alaikum. Tu fais des sandwichs? Des omelettes?
Des omelettes,
Non?
non.
Oh.
Là au garage.
Non, au garage,
Non?
il n'y en a pas. C'est là-bas, mais c'est fermé.
Ah ouais.
On est trop tard. We are looking for some food, but yeah, seems like we are a little bit late now. They have this for breakfast normally.
Ah yeah, for brekkie. Oh yeah, looks promising. Salam alaikum.
Est-ce que vous avez les sandwichs avec les
Omelette ou les haricots?
omelettes ou haricots?
Non, je crois pas.
Ah,
Mais oui,
d'accord.
Marie, on laisse.
Pas de problème. Salam alaikum. Mangadef.
Ça va?
Oui, ça va.
Vous êtes les Français ou bien Belges?
Non, Allemagne.
Allemagne?
Ouais, ouais. Mais ma femme, elle est française.
Ah oui.
Ouais.
Oh,
Merci
okay,
beaucoup,
you
hein.
speak English. You don't smoke. You don't smoke cigarette.
No, we don't smoke. We don't smoke cigarettes.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That's why they smoke.
You don't smoke?
But I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to go because we have to go to Kumpo.
Yeah, we have to go. Yeah.
Oh, no problem. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Have a
Wish
good
you-
day. Yeah.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And we wish you good holiday in Senegal.
Thank you. Thank you. Cool.
Okay then.
Have a good day. Yeah. Thank you very much. But maybe we get one of these now. How much is one?
Combien?
50. 50.
I want to try it. They're good because it's something Senegalese, you know.
Yeah.
You take two.
Ouais, merci.
Thank you. Hey, have a good day. Yeah. Bye bye. Thank you. So now we need a taxi.
Yeah, so the taxi. Yeah, I know the motorbike.
Oh, they're very good.
Yeah.
Try it.
I know this. I ate it this more, you know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very
Non,
good.
mais
Salam alaikum. Tu veux?
Merci.
No? We took a moto taxi to Abene, where we met up with Buba again. Together, we walked to the sacred kapok tree, a giant which has watched over the village for centuries and is held in deep respect by the locals. Kapok trees can grow to over 60 meters tall, and their massive trunks and spreading roots are often seen as a connection between the world of the living and the spirits of the ancestors.
this is like amazing. Crazy. Ah oui, attends. Je mets.
Tu mets ici ton pied, tu n'as pas vu le trou.
Ouais, j'ai vu.
Oh wow!
Crazy.
There's a monkey somewhere. We climbed up the massive tree a little, but it got so tricky at one point that we needed Buba's help. Otherwise, we would have had to spend all night in the tree. And we were invited to Buba's uncle's wedding, and we couldn't miss that under any circumstances.
Il triche. Il triche. Attrape bien.
But with Buba, there is no need to panic. He is so nice that we probably worried more about the wedding than he did. He had so many things to tell us and show us, and we could feel his pride in everything he did. By the time we arrived at the wedding, the ceremony had already begun. Boah, that's crazy. The entire village gathered in a circle, and one by one people jumped into the middle to dance, guided by the intensive live drumming. Suddenly, the Kumpo appeared. A sacred Diola forest spirit, completely covered in palm leaves with only a stick on top, spinning so fast it looked like a living haystack. Every time the Kumpo danced, the whole village erupted in cheers and the drummers played even harder, while others joined in using shovels as instruments. It was incredibly rhythmic and a little overwhelming for us, but we felt super grateful to be welcomed into such a powerful moment of local life. As if that wasn't enough, we jumped on some scooters and drove to a reggae party in Abene. The venue was small, making it feel more intimate. We danced to the reggae music and could feel the strong cultural vibes of unity, positivity and social consciousness. This visit rounded off our enjoyable time in the Casamance. We felt so welcome here. We met so many wonderful people. Special thanks go to Connie, Thomas, Ibu and Buba for treating us like family. In our next episode, we continue our journey towards Guinea, so make sure to tune in. Thanks for watching and we will see you then. Bye bye!